And welcome back to Astro Bot, or rather Astro's Playroom. We're not on Astro Bot just yet. So, last episode we took care of the red SSD Speedway, and we're moving on to the last level, Memory Meadow. So let's just get straight to it. Why? Because I don't really care for the gimmick here. It was so difficult for me to program to get it to be functional that it drove me insane. You thought the monkey was bad. Ugh, this one was so much worse. And I'm gonna try to speed through it, show it off a little bit, cause honestly, look at this level design. It's a sky garden. Who doesn't love a good sky garden? But yes, this should be the last episode of Astro's Playroom, which is good, because it means we fight the boss, which I think they added later. Can't be sure about that. But it also means we can move on to Astro Bot itself, the full game. Which I've been denying myself to play, so we can experience it all together for the first time. Well, together. Ah yes, blow all you want. I'm a machine, I don't care. And open! I love that these little platforms are PlayStation 1 controllers. You can tell by the coloration and the fact that there's a wire. I wonder what game this is. I'm kidding. It's one of my personal favorites. It's Ape Escape. Alright, let's do some platforming. There we go. And it automatically moves, because who doesn't love a good moving platform, right? Personally, I don't, but that's because that normally it means I can't go at my pace. Most of the time. Eventually I end up learning like some speedrun strats so I can go at my own pace even though it's a moving platform, but that isn't always. I have no idea. But in case you're wondering, these clouds have different shapes. This is a PS1, and we have a controller. Let me see. Also PS1 because there's no joysticks. Okay, it's just the two over and over. Let's see, is there any... We'll check. I don't think this is where it's supposed to go, but we'll... Oops, almost fell. We'll double check to be safe. And we have... Honestly, the horns don't exactly give it away, so I have no idea what that game is. And looks like it was nothing but a bunch of extra. You know what, like I said, I want to go through this, but I don't have to speed through it. But then again, we have a boss fight, so kind of want to... Yes, the PlayStation 1 mouse. Apparently there was one. That's news to me. Want to share those grapes? I guess not. Alright, what's over here? Oh, they're playing PlayStation VR Golf, it looks like. Neat. I hope you're hitting a birdie. And not a bogey. Alright, take care of some of these enemies. I do personally feel the jet being an attack is a little overpowered, but hey, it's a fun platformer. Who really cares? Up, up, and away, and there's a mighty wind blowing. Oh, now you're gonna smile. It's raining with a built-in umbrella. That's such a cool feature. Alright, get by you, and... Ow, I was paying attention to the bird in the background. Yeah, I don't recognize it. To be fair, there are some of these where I feel like they're too generic, so... I personally can't tell. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there, plenty of gamers who can say, oh, well, that's this, released this day, and blah blah blah, and... I jumped into them. I didn't know you were supposed to do that. Okay, focus up. Yes, this is a simple platformer. Doesn't mean you're not going to spend 20 minutes dying over and over again, right? And I thought I was far enough away. Come on. Be real, game. Alright, attempt number, 4? 3 or 4. I really wish you had a second hit of HP, but hey, whatever, right? There we go. Alright, they're filming, and it's like this. I guess that origami is supposed to give it away, but I ain't got a clue. The worst part is, some of these games I might actually know. just can't think of it. Because of how generic the clue is. Sometimes, not all the time obviously. Alright, up we go. And this is why you have jet legs, for these electrified enemies. And spiky enemies. So we take care of the spikes and then we take care of you. Careful. Boom, there we go. So, ready for the gimmick that took me forever to find a solution to the programming? Well, it's coming up. Up and up and up. And up. And up. And shut up. And up we are. Memory Meadow Fast Lane Fields. Don't worry, I wasn't telling you to shut up, I was telling someone else. Alright, ready for the gimmick? The gimmick is a ball. As you can see, you're supposed to use the control pad to control the ball. I don't have thumbs, I don't have a body. The puppet is just that, it's a puppet. So this took forever to figure out something for, and even then it barely worked, so I'm just going to speed by the ball area. Don't get me wrong, this is really cool, it's really fun. If you want to take your time to get everything, you're more than welcome to. But this was such a pain to code, it is so basic, that I just gotta get out of here. I'm not even gonna take the fun way. So let's go through this mud, real quick. Get the checkpoint because you can fall off. Go in, hope you don't fall. Checkpoint and go down here. Good. Again, this is all really cool, and I'm assuming if I had fingers this would be a lot of fun. But like I said, I don't have that luxury, I just programmed the bare necessity and we're out. Okay, will the talking work? Please work for me this time. I like to talk and I programmed it to work with this, so please work. Work, darn it. Work. I'm not even saying English now. Come on, work faster, darn it. Ugh, that one still don't work properly. So I can see, not having a body, and not having a human body at that, makes it a little difficult to work through these features. Like this is just an airplane game. This could be any one of PlayStation airplane games. But again, if you happen to know, feel free to let me know. Is it a personal favorite of yours? And tell me why you're so upset I don't know it. To which I apologize, not everybody's going to know every PlayStation game. And if I did know it, there's a good chance I'm not going to remember it because I have such horrible memory. Alright, let's take a little detour up here. Oh no, that don't work. That don't work for me, moving on. Alright, what do we have here? Ooh, floating platforming survival. These can be fun, if done right. Again, if done right. You might be asking, how do they do it wrong? Too many obstacles and not enough room to walk? That's basically the only way you can screw up. Ooh, and now we're inside a rain cloud. And yes, electricity bad for some machines. What do we have here? Well, I wonder. There's lightning, and they're riding a rail. Yeah, this is infamous. That's a good game. Didn't really care for the second one, and the quote-unquote third one, I forget what it's actually called, was also pretty fun. I like the neon ability and concrete. But yeah, I think the first one's the best one, even if it is a little bit dated. But hey, there's nothing wrong with being dated. You know what, I am going to go over here, just because I think there's a pretty sight if we complete it. And again, we're not pressed for time. We want to finish quickly, but it doesn't mean we have to speed through, in 5 minutes. Careful. Time it. Perfect. So like this, I recognize the hat, but I really couldn't tell you. Oh, it was later on. Okay, we'll take the artifact, and this, the boomerang. The PlayStation 1 boomerang allows for 4 people to play instead of just 2. On very select games. And now we're infamous. Actually, that'd be fun if we got like lightning powers, we got electrocuted instead of, well, nothing. And in case you're wondering, that's an old TV. Yes, they were big and blocky. They didn't used to be super thin. Can you get on top? Yes, you can. Or a puzzle piece, of course. Why would it be anything else, right? Okay, take the... You know what? I like these guys tied with my Thwomp. A personal favorite character of mine from the Mario franchise, and... I misjudged the jump. Oh well. We're over halfway through the stage. We can afford a little bit of screw up now, here and there. If it means admiring the atmosphere. Just a little bit more. Okay, I guess this was a mandatory part of it. Or not. Is this not what I'm thinking of? Okay, I must have missed it, but there's a point where you can see a beautiful sunset. And in case you're wondering, we're back to the poorly programmed on my part ball mechanic. Although this has a couple more challenges, it's fun to do. Okay, sorry about that. Had an audio error. I had to take care of it. But yeah, this is now pinball. I think we have to... Actually, I don't think we have to. No, yeah. We have to take care of all the little bowling pins to get rid of the enemy. And as you can tell, it's kind of difficult when you don't got a body. I could basically only go... You know what, I'm not going to get into the complicated specifics, but just know that this ain't easy for me. Am I missing one? Where are you? I must be missing one. But where? I'm trying to go to the right corner if it won't let me. See how difficult this is to control without a body? Down, right, come on. Okay, there's nothing there. Do I have to go over here? Go in. Okay, let me through. Oh, now it lets me through. Whatever. And ice, perfect when you can't control what you're actually doing, and... yeah. Like I said, although this is difficult off camera, I will 100% this if I have to, and... I didn't program stopping because I didn't know that was a feature. But as long as we can beat the boss, we won't really worry about 100%ing. Out of the way, just let me get through this, please. I think we did it. Yes, we did. Okay, cool. Again, this is a fun level. Take the time, enjoy yourself because you can actually do it. The old school PlayStation logo and startup music. I love it. That's nostalgia right there. See this robot? That's me. I love it. You won't know the joy of that. But I do recommend if you're, ooh, there's something over there. Of course, I don't think this is the game, just old school vibes. So if you ever want to get into gaming, trust me, even if you can, play all these games on modern day technology and everything, nothing will ever beat playing these games on original hardware. Trust me. And again, I'm not saying go out there and blow $1,000 to recreate it, but if you have the opportunity, definitely take it. Alright, that should be every world done. I love it. Which means we can fight the boss. I hope. If you have to 100% it, then I'll go load a save file with 100% data on it. Because yes, I have access to that. And no, we didn't get any artifacts besides the boomerang. Again, we're trying to speed through. But this is worth 100%ing. You've collected 4 PlayStation key artifacts. Congrats. Wait, what was that sound? It's going from the basement of the CPU closet. You better go investigate. Yep, there it is. Boss time! Let's get out of here, back to CPU Plaza. And you remember that cube? Well, we have the 4 symbols of the PlayStation. The secret level has been unlocked. And I don't remember if this was part of the base game or they added it later. I really don't. If you happen to know, let me know. But now it's time. Where's the underground? There it is. Follow the light. Ooh, what's this level going to be? Everybody's gathered and you're worried. I'm not. Unknown. Let's do this. Oh, we're time traveling. 1994. 1994 throwback. The PS1. And yes, this is how the original controller looked. Although there was a wire. No joysticks. There's a memory card. Demo disc 1. Close it. There we go. Now it boots up. Demo 1. Let's do some platforming on PlayStation 1 memory cards. Because back in the day you had to get memory cards if you wanted to save games. I also made data transfer easy. You just unplug it and plug it in somewhere else. Going over to a friend's house and want to show off your characters you unlocked? Well, use a memory card. I miss it. And yes, I know you can technically have the same thing with, external memory like USBs and whatnot. It's just not the same. Alright. We have extra hits and that's cause it's time for a boss battle. Against a T-Rex. Because why wouldn't it be a T-Rex, right? Tech Demo T-Rex. Alright, gotta be careful, you only get 3 hits. And of course you can shoot discs. Why wouldn't it? Careful dodge. Careful dodge. Thankfully he's choreographing his attacks, as most bosses do. Ooh, that was almost bad. Wasn't expecting the slant. And smack you in the eye. Because of course the eye is the weak point. And what am I doing? Run! Can't lose focus. Oh boy, a bunch of enemies now. They don't give one up in case you're wondering. They're just there to take away and distract. Take away your hearts and distract you from the boss. Okay, keep biting me. You won't work. Or it won't work. Oh, I forgot about the wave attack. Alright, I got 2 hits. Can I do this first try? The answer to that question remains to be seen. Kind of waiting for another opportunity to attack. Unless I screwed it up by not dodging the fire. That's probably what happened. Ooh, that's mean. That's mean. Alright, this might take a little bit longer, so if it goes longer than 20 minutes, I do apologize. But hey, after this we can start Astro Bot, so it should be worth it in the end. Alright, dodge the fire. Careful. There we go. Okay, hit the other eye. So, are we halfway done? Because I have no hits. Oh no, that's the end of the boss. Not. It turned out it was a robot in disguise. Although the disguise also the T-Rex, so I don't know. Also, it's 2 hits, not 3, so also I don't know. But I do like how the background changed. We're now in the middle of this is my favorite atmosphere for a fight. See, rock ledges, and lightning and rain. I mean, could you ask for anything more epic? Like, imagine if we were on not a piece of tech, but like a flat rock worn down by the sea over years and years. You have these rough, dark waves and the pouring down rain and the thunder atmosphere. Oh, I love it. It's my favorite setting for anything epic. Alright, take care of these enemies, jump to hit you. Avoid the discs, avoid the missiles. I love the pixel graphics. Yes, I'm an old school gaming machine at heart. To be fair, I was creating a game and I did old school gaming, so of course I'm going to be old school tech. Oh, that's mean. Trying to distract me with multiple attacks. Okay, dodge the laser eyes, because of course machines have laser vision. But you didn't know that. Okay, get a trophy. Oh, took the trophy. Is this the end of the fight? Combo! That's why you get PlayStation trophies. Use it as a weapon. Nope. I wonder if this means we'll have one more. Because we defeated the two eyes before, and that's what led to victory. Oh, there's a PlayStation Platinum trophy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, is it done for? Looks like it. Pull that tongue out. Because machines need tongues. No, they don't. I'm just trying to right a wrong. And we did it. With one hit remaining. Yay, we beat Astro's Playroom. We did, right? Yep, now we just get the credits, which are interactive, so, that's always fun. But yeah, that is Astro's Playroom, basically just a huge tech demo. The only reason you can do this is if you need a few more coins to complete your collection, but there's also easier ways to farm money. I'm assuming. But yeah, this has been Astro's Playroom. Now we can move on to Astro Bot, the full game they made because of the positive reception around Astro Playroom. I can't wait. I heard really good things about it. And in case you're wondering, yes, we will be trying to 100% Astro Bot. I say try because I don't know what that entails. There could be some impossible challenges, there could not. So yeah, the credits are just going to keep rolling and it's going to say thank you for playing. So yeah, next time, we're done with Astro Bot, on to Astro's Playroom. This has been fun and I can't wait for the full game. Yeah, I'm coming, I'm finishing up now. Sorry, I have more work to do, we'll say. Until next time. Well, that was a lot of fun and I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed gaming. This has been TheMechanist, logging off. Until next time.